Hello mouses! This is a return to our legal information videos. We haven't done one of those for a while, but I think it's about time that we did. And I've had a few people comment on my website today about how apparently I've misused assault and battery in one of my blog posts. Dear not mouse, you referred to assault and battery, but you did it wrong. Ding! And I'm very annoyed. I actually haven't. There's a common misconception on what constitutes assault and what constitutes battery, and the extent to which battery is actually a crime, and what constitutes battery and what constitutes assault and all that. So I thought I'd just do a quick sum-up video so that you get the basics and you know what you can and can't do in law. So let's get on with it. What the average person on the street thinks of as assault isn't actually assault. In legal terms, the application of physical violence is actually battery. We call it assault, however, because of a mix-up in the way that it's usually prosecuted in law. But unlawful physical contact, which could be even just touching, and may actually be indirect, according to the Director of Public Prosecutions and K, can actually involve putting something behind someone so that they trip over when they turn around and things like that. Any unlawful touching that doesn't even have to cause harm, so is actually battery. Brushing past someone in the street probably won't actually work because it requires an intent to cause battery or recklessness as to causing unlawful touching. So, if battery isn't assault, what is assault? That's assault. So, as we can see, assault is very different to battery. Assault is actually causing apprehension of immediate physical harm to the person. Not to someone else, has to be to you. So if I come up to you and look like that and say, I'm going to punch you, that can be assault. If I come up like that and say, I'm going to punch him, you're not assaulted. He is, you're not. However, he or you are only assaulted if you think there's going to be immediate physical harm. The Court against Ireland in 1997 said that words alone can actually cause assault. So if I don't do that, and I just say, I'm going to hit you, that can be assault. You've also got to have the mens rea for assault and battery, and it's the same for both. Either intent to cause assault or battery, or recklessness as to whether you are causing assault or battery. So, for example, if I stand out in the street, waving a sword and shouting, "Rah!" at people as they go past, I may be causing assault, I may not. It all depends on whether the people that are there think I'm going to hurt them. Because I could be going, rah, because I'm being filmed by someone down the street and no one around me knows. But if I haven't warned people that I'm doing that, then I can still be causing assault, even though I have no intention of doing it myself. So the intent's not there, but the recklessness is. But if I put up signs saying, we're filming some weird thing for a film, so people know that me going, rah, is not actually causing anyone harm, or I'm not going to start lashing out at people, then when they think, oh, that person's causing harm, it's not assault, because I've done everything I can to make sure that people don't think I'm going to hurt them. Okay, that's it really. That's all there is to assault and battery. Assault is making someone think they're going to get hurt. It's got to be immediate as well with that. You can't say, oh, I'm going to punch you next week. That's not assault. That's harassment and bullying, which are different. It's not assault. Whereas battery is unlawful physical contact. So hitting someone on the arm like that, tapping them. Or if you said, don't touch me, and then someone goes along and goes, and touches you. That's battery. Whereas the same thing is punching someone, that's battery. But if you get past a certain level of harm, then it becomes other actual crimes in the Offence Against the Person Act. So you have to be careful on that one, and perhaps we'll cover those later. But that's really it. That's the basics. It's very, very simple. But, of course, since we have the idea of prosecuting as common assault and battery, because assault usually comes immediately before battery, as in, I'm going to punch you, bang! Yeah, you can see how it works, and that you can see how it gets conflated. So when people in the street say assault, they usually mean battery. But in legal terms, it's a bit different. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did find this helpful. If you did, remember to click the like button and share it with your friends so that they can see what's been going on with legal information. And do subscribe for future videos because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching The Knob Mouse Show, and I'll see you tomorrow.